Hey y'all, it's Coach K and I want to welcome you to episode 30 of the Stimulus Package. Today we're going to be talking about effectiveness. Now, I know that it is really easy for all of us to get distracted. It's easy for us to allow certain things to come in and disrupt what we have going on and how we're progressing. And I think it's clear that we've all had moments where we hit pause on our purpose because we were disappointed, we were upset, we were tired of being used or like used and abused. We felt like all of our work was going unnoticed, all of our efforts weren't being, I guess, praised enough, or, we weren't being recognized for our contributions. And I've had moments like that as well, especially when you're working in a group atmosphere or working for a company. Trying to establish your identity amongst other people can be difficult in general, right? So I just want to talk to y'all a little bit about why it's important that we continue to be effective even though our circumstances or our atmosphere is not the greatest, and also why so much is required of us. So Pastor Todd did a sermon series called Forgiveness University. This is part 7. Y'all need to go check out this series. It's amazing. But he talked about effectiveness and how we allow certain seats of like bitterness and blame and betrayal to stop us from fulfilling our purpose. And I think that it's really important to acknowledge all of that stuff, everything that happened, give it its proper amount of attention. But I also feel that it's important that we continue to push no matter what, because whenever situations come up, or especially if they're negative, we instantly think that they're not for us or they're not something that God may have allowed to come through. In reality, God may not have caused that to happen to you, but He uses everything that happens to you to better your situation, to strengthen your mindset, to prepare you for the next step, or create that grit that you need to push through. And I think that sometimes we take those situations and we use them to be a crutch, or we use them to be our scapegoat for why we're not reaching our goals and why we're not reaching our purpose. And so today I just want to encourage you to keep fighting for what God has told you is yours already. Keep fighting for your purpose. Keep fighting for your goals. In all reality, we are rocking with the best when it comes to God. He is the undeniable GOAT. Like the greatest of all time, the greatest to ever do it. And the fact that we're connected to Him means that we are required to level up and mentally and physically do the work, no matter how we're feeling, no matter what. I know y'all have heard the quote, "To whom much is given, much is required." And I can't help but to think about that quote when it comes to this situation. You know how they say the show must go on, like in show business? Well, when it comes to kingdom work, the kingdom work must go on as well, regardless of the circumstance. So I want y'all to know that God is always with you. I say that all the time. I know other people say it all the time, but God is always with you. There are moments where you probably should have lost your mind. Like, there's moments where you should have basically tapped out and been done, but something in you wouldn't let you stop. And something in you wouldn't let you just lay down and let life happen to you. That's God. That's the Holy Spirit. That's, the drive that God is giving you. And I just want you to acknowledge that there's no way that you can do this by yourself. And you haven't been doing it by yourself. God has been with you. He has brought you through so many different things. And you have to remember those things and look at how far you've come. Celebrate those victories and make sure that you're maximizing your time in between each victory. We already know that we win at the end, regardless, because we rocking with the GOAT. So we already know that we win. But the time in between each battle and each victory is vital, because it shows our hope, and it shows our faith towards the future. Take advantage of those pockets of time and make sure that you really focus on just fulfilling your purpose for God, to serve God, not for anything else. All right, so y'all be blessed. I love y'all. I pray that y'all are doing well and continuing to pursue whatever it is God showed you, regardless of a pandemic and regardless of everything that's happening. So y'all be blessed. I love y'all. Have a great week. And don't forget to come back to our page at 1 o'clock so you can see the announcement that we have, because regardless of the season, I've been working. God has had me busy. So come back at 1 o'clock to check out our promo video so you can see everything we've been working on all year long. And I pray that y'all receive it and that you love everything. And like, regardless of if I get a like or not, I know that I did what God asked me to do. So I'm going to release it to the world. All right, y'all be blessed. Talk to y'all later. Bye.